In the last post, I talked about the importance of the soul of a change agent. So this is balancing the models, tools, and processes with some of the more intangible aspects of change and things that really help bring positive change and change that matters within organizations. So first we're going to take a look at line of sight realizations. So these are tangible things that people want and need to see when they're going through transformational change. Things that are measurable, things that show progress, things that they can see. And then we'll contrast that with what's called change that matters. So that, again, that's change that positively affects the lives of people in the organization. So starting with an agile transformation or an agile adoption, some of those line of sight things can be defects. So we want to see a tangible drop in defects with our product. We're bringing agile practices in to build better quality software. So our expectation is that we will physically see a drop in reported defects or defects within the team. Another one might be the number of releases. So if the organization is implementing continuous delivery, then they'll want to see the number of releases increase or the frequency of the releases increase. But there are going to be some tangible physical metrics that people want and need to see to help build their confidence that they are actually capable of changing. And change that matters, those are things like learning, collaboration, transparency, things that are not impossible to measure, but things that are more difficult than line of sight type of measurements. Now what can happen though is you may not see a drop in defects or an increase in the frequency of releases right away. There is going to be a time delay, and people expect there's going to be a time delay while people learn these new skills, but the time delay to actually realize these benefits might be a bit longer than you thought. And that's where people can become disenfranchised with the change. So they may lose confidence in their ability to actually adapt to change. And that can cause knee-jerk reactions like moving people around to different teams or a reorg or a switch to using a different set of practices. But the confidence doesn't get built up because they don't see physical, tangible things which are benefits of the change. Now it's important when I talk about the soul of a change agent, it's to help organizations understand how to balance these two. So learning, collaboration, transparency, building up confidence, building up capability are going to contribute to seeing these realizations, but it's going to happen much later. So it may take a bit longer for these benefits to be realized down the road, but change agents need to balance both. It's important to have planning and tools and methods to be able to go through this learning process and help organizations change. But it's important to focus on the change that matters is the change that really improves the lives of the people in the organization.